Hello and welcome back to Education 520. I wanted to talk with you today about the literature review process, but before I talk about that, I just wanted to review what it is that we're doing globally over the course of this semester. What you'll be creating this semester is what's called a prospectus, and the prospectus will describe the research that you'll be doing in the spring. Prospectus includes three parts: the introduction or problem statement, which you've been working on for the last couple of weeks, the literature review, which I'm going to be discussing this morning, and methodology, which is how you're going to be conducting this project. The prospectus is what's due at the end of the semester, and all of these parts that we're working on will complete the process. Today I want to talk about the literature review, which is really the largest part of your process this fall. The literature review is an opportunity for you to take a look and see what has been done before this time, what's been published, what's been written, what is known about your subject, what it is that you're looking to find out. For example, teacher self-efficacy. There's been a lot of research on teacher self-efficacy since the 70s when Albert Bandura came up with this notion. And there have been literally hundreds of studies that have been done on teacher self-efficacy that you can find by doing a review of the literature. My best suggestion for you is to use Google Scholar as the first place to look. Google Scholar is easy for you to use. You can access it from home, and it will give you an amazing number of hits for your particular topic in a matter of seconds. It's actually overwhelming, and it could be that there's too much information there, but that's the challenge for you then to glean the data that you would like to have to support your argument and your research. This also gives you an opportunity to look at other studies that have been done and to see what the most current research says about your topic. Obviously, the more current the research is, the better it's going to be, but there may be important studies that have been done, seminal works that have been published maybe even 50 years ago on the topic that you have chosen. This also will give you a list of sources to follow up on, and you can do that with help from our librarians at the Carlson Library or at a library of your choice. You really are free to bring in as many resources as you would like. The literature review is going to be the biggest part of your prospectus. Obviously, from looking at the problem statements, a lot of them are just a few sentences in length, and they'll need to be expanded upon to make a more worthy introduction of your research. But the literature review, I'm wanting you to create a 10,000 word chapter that is exhaustive in its breadth, so that you are really an expert in this field or on your topic when you begin your research in the spring. There's very little that Hinchey says about the literature review in her book, and she makes light of it. But we really need to emphasize the literature review so that you are knowledgeable about the area that you're searching or looking for answers to questions on. I also have made note of an APA website for you, and that's on the board. It's from Harvard University, and after the initial HTTP, it says ists.harvard.edu/APA_exposed. This is a collection of short videos that will tell you how to properly cite the research that you're using and to make a reference section at the end of the literature review so that the citations and references correspond for anyone wanting to find out more about the research that you've chosen. This is an exciting part of your process this fall, and I really want you to begin this as soon as possible. As soon as you know what your topic is and you feel clear about the direction that you want to pursue, please begin seeking sources and looking for references that are going to help support you in your gaining knowledge about your area of interest. I really suggest that you try to get at least 2 or 3 citations every week. This will keep you going and keep you moving. You have about 2 months to produce a 10,000-word chapter or literature review. And if you do a page or 2 every week, you'll be in good shape for having this done by the end of the semester. This isn't the kind of thing that can wait until November for you to begin. So I hope you get launched on it soon, and that you have an enjoyable time reviewing the literature and finding out everything there is to know about your area of interest. Thank you, and I'm here with the Magic Pumpkin wishing you all the best of success. Good luck.